Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shauna, and I know it has been a very long time, but I promise you I have a lot to tell you about what's been going on. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Shauna. My channel started off as a weight loss channel because I was having VSG surgery, which I had on September 24th of 2020, which is now probably like a year and some change. I lost a good amount of weight. I have been at a stall for months and months, but I've learned to live with it. But, you know, that's just a recap of me. If you're new, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So, guys, I haven't made a video in forever because December was like the month from hell. December was crazy, guys. Thanksgiving was good. I did good as far as like portions. Like, I didn't eat any carbs, any crazy stuff. I literally ate like greens and sweet potatoes, white sweet potatoes, and like stuff like that. And I didn't overindulge in anything just because I'm not a big fan of Thanksgiving food anyway. So that was good. I didn't have any of the sweets like pies and cakes and all that stuff. So I was really proud of myself with that. But after Thanksgiving, like, life went haywire. Like, December as you can see, I can't even get it out. December was just crazy. December started off, my 4-year-old was sick. He came home from school sick. I didn't take him to get COVID tested because he gets sick around this time every year, and I just didn't even want to put him in an atmosphere and environment where he had to get tested and then be sick and then contract COVID too on top of it, if that makes sense. Not only that, when they test you for COVID and you have it, they give you nothing. So I did not take him to the hospital or anything. We just, you know, worked it out at home with Tylenol like they told us. He did have a video visit with his doctor. And so we did what she said, like Tylenol and drinks and staying hydrated and all that stuff. And so he felt better in a few days. So he went back to school after he felt better. And after that week that he was not feeling good, slowly but surely, everybody in my house, except for my daughter, got sick. So it started, I feel like it started with me first because I was having like some eye issues, and I didn't get to tell you guys. I think I did tell you guys about that I was having some issues with my eyes, and I felt like I was losing my vision and everything. And yeah, I did mention that. So I do remember mentioning that to you guys, but it had got worse. So I went like to a ophthalmologist, like a specialist, like a real, like not a lens crafter or one of those places. I went to like a real specialty eye doctor, and he was like, well, yeah, your vision has changed a lot. And he gave me a new prescription, which sucked because it wasn't time for my insurance to get glasses. So I had to pay like $600 for these glasses, which I don't even like now that I have them because they look like old man glasses, but it is what it is. I can see. Got the glasses 2 weeks after. Yeah, 2 weeks after I ordered them. So for those 2 weeks, I was just blind. I was wearing my old glasses and working, and my eyes just felt like they were getting worse and worse. And I finally got these glasses, and it was just like, okay, amazing. And then a day after wearing these glasses, I couldn't see out of them anymore. My eyes got really bad. I was having like a really bad headache. I just felt horrible. And I didn't call a doctor because I'm just like, it's just a bad day for me. I don't feel good. I left it as that. Okay. So the next day I felt good. I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, nothing was wrong. Whatever. The next day, so my husband kept on saying his bones were hurting. He was aching. He didn't feel good. And so when he got off work, he laid down and he had a fever, and he was sweating profusely, like through our sheets and pillow and everything. He normally never gets sick, but when he does, it's like a quick sickness. Like, he literally gets really sick and then it goes away in a day or two or whatever. So he slept it off and sweated it out, took medicine. I think he had a fever at that point. But yeah, so the next day he said he felt better. It was what it was, but he kept saying he was achy and like feeling groggy or whatever. And he just thought it was just like him overworking. And you know how we are as people. We dismiss sicknesses as adults. Like, whatever, we're sick. It's winter. It is what it is. So that same night, I like Lysol and bleached my entire house, cleaned up everything. It was just like God was telling me, girl, get your house together because it is about to go down in your house. So I like super cleaned up, bleached, disinfected everything. That night when he was sweating and whatever and going through what he was going through, my 3-year-old came to me and told me he didn't feel good. So I took his temperature and he had a slight fever as well. So I gave him some medicine, bathed him, you know, lotioned him down, put some Vicks all on him and put him to bed. Okay, the next day my husband was feeling better. The baby was still a little like, he was still playing and everything, but you could tell he was sick. But you know how when they're that little, they're sick and they still do whatever they want. So, what happened? It just was so much. So the very next day, I'm working and then lunchtime hits. And I said, I'm going to take a nap. I just don't feel good. So I laid down during my lunch break and all I can remember is I was burning up but having chills at the same time. So I took my temperature. I had a 104 temp. Took some medicine, slept for my hour and 5-minute lunch, woke up, went back to work. After I do lunch, I only go to work for like an hour and a half anyway, 2 hours, because that's how I split my time. Went back to work, and to let y'all know, I do work from home, so I was home. Went back to work. When it was time to get out of work, I was beat. Like, I didn't have any energy. I felt like I was gonna fall. I had a fever again. I was having chills, but I was hot. It was cold, like crazy. The 3-year-old, he was also starting to progressively get sick. Husband, he was feeling a little bit better. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna let it, you know, go one more day before we see what's really wrong, which we did. And thank God it was a Friday. So the next day was Saturday. Saturday evening, I was just like, nope, it's time to go to the hospital. So we went to urgent care because who wants to go to a hospital? Me and my son sat outside from 4 to 10 o'clock at the urgent care. They had so many patients that they never came and got us because they make you sit in your car. So we came home and around 11:30, 12 o'clock, they called and asked if we were still outside and that we can come in. I said, miss, I left. I'm sorry. I'll come back tomorrow. So we left, came home, slept. Me and my son had fevers throughout the night, on and off in between the medicine. The next morning, we got up super early, went to urgent care. We still were like number 20. We got there when they opened. So we signed in. We had to go get back in the car. We literally waited in the car for 5 hours before they brought us in to take my insurance information. Went in, gave them the information, whatever. They told us go back to the car. We had to sit another hour and a half before they called us in. Meanwhile, we are both sick as a dog. So while I'm waiting, I went to Smoothie King and got me and him a smoothie because we hadn't eaten because we were sick. You know, you don't really eat when you're sick. And we just laid in the car with the heat all the way up and was sick. And we finally went back. They immediately tested us for COVID, came back. They tested the baby for strep too because his throat was a little red. Came back that we were both positive for COVID. Immediately when the lady walked out the room, I like bust out crying because the whole pandemic, I have been super safe. Like I Instacart, I like sprayed my groceries before putting them away. Like I have been like super serious about not getting this shit. Like I just don't even, I don't know. I just was so emotional because I felt like helpless because I felt like, oh my God, I'm sick and now my babies are sick and like my husband could be sick. How are we gonna all be sick at the same time? And then you guys, after I came home, I literally don't remember too much of anything. I got home and I was so sick and cold just from being in and out the car and outside that I got in the bath. I sat in the bath and I remember when I went to get out, I felt like I was gonna fall. So my husband, he helped me out, walk into the bedroom or whatever. And I just laid there and like prayed and asked God to take whatever this, you know, germ was away from us because I just didn't know how we were gonna get through it. I don't remember much. I know that during the time, I was literally in the bed for 7 to 8 days. And this was right around Christmas. So Christmas, I didn't get to wrap my children's gifts. We didn't bake cookies, anything. I couldn't stand up on my own. I couldn't eat anything. I literally lived off water, Gatorades, and tea. And I do remember towards the end, I started eating like frozen fruit with lemon juice on it. But all I did was sleep and have fevers. And I didn't think that I was gonna make it. Like, thank God, my husband, he's still sick, and but he's not as sick as me, so he's taking care of the babies. He's running around making sure we're all hydrated, taking our temperatures. It was a living hell. Every time I did go to the bathroom, he was changing the sheets to the beds. Like, he kept cycling out sheets, like kept washing sheets and stuff for us to keep the germs away, even though we were already the germ. But guys, I saw so many people talk about COVID and how bad it was. And then I've seen people say, oh, it was just like a cold. And my worst nightmare was that I would get it and have the worst symptoms. I had the absolute worst symptoms. Like, my bones hurt, my chest hurt. Only thing is I could breathe. Thank God I could breathe. But I had every other symptom. I had no taste, no smell. My head hurt. My body hurt. I had body aches, chills. My highest fever was 105 degrees. When it was 105, I actually passed out. But I knew I was passing out because I saw everything in front of me go black. And I told him, and it just how happened. I was walking to the bathroom when it happened. And I told him, I said, oh my God, everything just went black. And then I don't remember anything after that. He told me that I had passed out and that he had to pick me up and put me on the couch. And that after he put me on the couch, I got up and tried to walk again and passed out again. And so he put me back on the couch and he said he sat in front of me so I wouldn't get up. And I do remember hearing him say, you can't get up, do not get up. And it was just like the fucking worst nightmare, y'all. Like, I can't even explain it any other way. I do remember sitting in the bed and I heard my babies chuckling in the background and I just cried because I couldn't get up. They couldn't come around me. Well, I didn't want them around me. It just was, I'm usually the one cooking and taking care of them and doing certain things, and I couldn't even see them, and all I could do was hear them, and it just was the worst. It was the worst. And I even told my husband that I saw my dad, who's deceased, sitting at the bottom of my bed. And any of you that know me know that I was daddy's girl and I love my daddy, and I always be sad about him on his anniversary of his death and everything. But this day, I said to him, I said, nope, you better get out of here. Like, and I like kicked my foot at him because I know people always say that when it's time for you to go, you see your loved ones. And when I saw him, it just freaked me out. I mean, I was glad to see him because I felt like he was protecting me and making sure I was okay. But at the same time, I was like, I'm not going with you. So around day 8, I had one fever only, and I got up. I said, I'm gonna be damned, I'm not laying in this bed all day. I got up, I walked to the couch, I sat on the couch, I had a mask on, and I sat and watched a movie with my babies. I felt horrible, but I was just glad to be up. I moved around and like picked up things and straightened up. I was just forcing myself to come back to life basically, and it worked because the next day after that, no fever, anything, but I still felt horrible. I am officially 2 weeks, no, a week, maybe 10 days post COVID. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I lost like 13 pounds while I was sick, but I've gained all of it back because after COVID, I don't know what happens. You get like super hungry, you want to eat everything. And that's what I've been doing because I'm like, whatever, my body went through something so tumultuous and stressful. If I want to eat, I'm eating it, and I've just been eating whatever I want. Nothing super unhealthy because y'all know I don't do that anyway, but I just, whatever I want, I'm having. And so the biggest symptom after having COVID is like, I try to start, you know, I've been working out. So I try to start by working out. I literally cannot walk from like my kitchen to my dining room without feeling like winded, and that's bothering me because it reminds me of when I was overweight and it makes me feel unhealthy. And so I started working out, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna work this COVID out of my system. And I literally did a 30-minute Grow with Joe, because y'all know that's my workout partner. And I was dead the whole time. I couldn't breathe. Like, I was catching my breath. It was a mess, but I did it. And then the next day I did some treadmill and bike and weightlifting, and the next day I did another session with Joe, and it's getting better, but I'm not even gonna lie to you, I don't even know if you notice, like every few sentences or so I like have to take a deep breath like that because I just feel winded, and it sucks because I'm finally healthy and at a healthy weight and I can't breathe, and it's just like, god damn. But I just wanted to let y'all know about my COVID after VSG. They did tell me that I was at high risk because I had VSG, and that my symptoms may be worsened because they said I had possibly had a compromised immune system, which I never knew that surgery makes me categorized as a compromised immune system, but I guess it does because that's what they told me, and I believe them because I thought I was going to die. So I just want to let y'all know why I have not been around, but everybody, thank God, is feeling better now. I could not take my daughter to college. Y'all know how I love my girl. She had to go to college with her dad, and yeah, I couldn't take her. I had to stay home. I couldn't do anything. I missed out on so much. Like, Christmas was not a Christmas, but I'm just happy that we're all healthy now and well. And I just want to come and let you guys know, and hopefully nobody else is suffering with this terrible disease, and hopefully you're all out there staying safe and well, because it's nothing you want to go through. I mean, I know it's the inevitable. We're all probably gonna get the shit because it's just like too many remixes, and we still have to live and conduct our lives regularly, but I don't wish that on anybody. So I just want to let you know, guys, that I'm gonna be back making my videos. I don't know what they're gonna be about because honestly, VSG is getting a little old. I'm not really having much progress, but I might, because I started exercising again. But I just want to open up a new avenue on YouTube and let you guys a little bit deeper into my life, because I am more than weight loss surgery. So this is the first video, you know, to open up the platform for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just want to thank you for all my followers on Instagram who checked on me, who sent me words of encouragement and prayers. You guys are the bomb. I love you. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do so. It's Simply Sleeved Shauna. I'll put it down here, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you're not already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we're out. Bye.